Welcome back to The Cabin Podcast. I'm Andrea Belke.
And I'm Megan Christian.
The Cabin is brought to you by the Wisconsin Counties Association and the WCA Group Health Trust. And Megan, how are you feeling this week?
Feeling great, just had Christmas. We got New Year's coming up, so I'm pretty excited.
Wait, why is...
There's a Christmas tree up in the middle. I just realized.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Is that okay? Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Wow, Josie is trying to ruin
Josie's
the podcast.
trying to clock us.
Josie, Christmas happened and Josie was over it.
She took the Christmas tree down already.
On to spring.
She's over it and ready for New Year's.
I feel like Christmas trees still kind of represent, this holiday time. I will say I love New Year's Eve.
Yeah, me too.
So I host the ball drop in Times Square. And so for the last 14 years, I am in Times Square with a million people. And it's kind of honestly the highlight of my year. Kind of starts the year out fresh. And when the confetti drops, I don't know, I get really into it. But
yeah, I will say New Year's Eve in New York is on my bucket list. But speaking of bucket lists, we have a really fun episode today. We're going to be doing some 2026 bucket lists, talk about some of our favorite things we did in 2025. And we have some pretty exciting guests today, guys.
Yeah, I would say these guys know Wisconsin really well. It is Milwaukee Uncut. We have Richie and Bre in the cabin. What's up, guys?
Ooh, well, thanks for having us here.
Yeah, we also have some other guests, so we had to maybe introduce them too.
One of them's really excited.
Yeah, one of them is currently laying on the floor. We did just have a 3-hour car drive from Menominee to here. So they were in back with Richie.
Yep. We can't both sit in the front or else they both try and get to the front. So someone has to stiff arm them the entire 3 hours. So we've learned that one of us just has to sit in the back now. And it's not perfect, but it's a better solution.
They look pretty content now. So
yeah, they're good. He's all tired out from trying to get up to the front for a while and eat my food in the back.
And then we got Scotty.
Scotty's doing good.
Yeah, they're so sweet.
This is actually his first podcast appearance.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, he hasn't even been on Milwaukee Uncut?
No, he hasn't been in the studio when there's been a recording.
He's usually in there, but Scotty usually stays at home. He's an old man. He's 13.
Aww.
Yeah.
Likes barking at people sometimes. So we keep him in the floor to ceiling windows in our office before you get into the studio. Aren't very... don't favor the little guy that much. But
well, we're happy to have all of you, this wonderful family of 4. Adorable.
We're happy to be here.
Yeah.
Nice setup.
Thank you. Yeah, I've done your podcast before. And can you guys just give us an overview for people that have not heard of Milwaukee Uncut? Kind of what is Milwaukee Uncut in your words?
Yeah, so our whole mission's bringing Milwaukee and Wisconsin together through non-traditional news, entertainment, and experiences. So it's like a fun Milwaukee podcast. We have a newsletter that goes out twice a week with fun events going on in Milwaukee. Feature stories are our Kessler's Gem of the Week, our Bachelorette of the Week. And then we have a Good News Friday email, highlights local organization, shelter dog, Milwaukeean, more events, other fun things going on. And we've done a bunch of events this year.
Yeah.
As well.
What's your guys' favorite part of having a podcast in Wisconsin so far?
Well, I think my favorite part has just, been meeting a ton of different people. We do a lot out in the field too, just interviewing people. And that's where you meet some crazy people, learn just how much Wisconsinites drink, which is a lot. But everyone's proud of it.
Yeah, I know you.
Everyone that we talk to, and all those that we'll work really hard on a certain clip, and it might not do well, and then we'll ask someone how many beers they're drinking, and that one just tends to shoot off sometimes. So
it's so funny because people will say a crazy number. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, 19 beers before I go in, and then this," but it almost seems like they're making it up, but they're actually serious.
No, they're so serious.
I think a lot of the time they are serious. Obviously, sometimes, that they're fluffing the numbers up a little bit. But I think the guy we interviewed at the Eagles game who said he was, it was kind of like 18, 4 in the game, 12-ish after, a bigger guy. I think our guy, Ole.
Yeah, pretty doable, seems like.
Was pretty doable. I think he's going to be an upcoming Gem of the Week. He's the mayor of Green Bay, so I think we're going to, not the literal mayor, but figuratively the mayor. So I think we're going to expand our Bachelor territory and make an exception for him. Just a amazing guy. But going off what Bre said, I think it's the people and the places. It's kind of just been a big adventure the last couple of years trying to get this thing off the off the ground and growing
Yeah.
it. And we've gotten to go to so many cool places and events and meet so many great people. And I think just bring fun, positive content out there.
Going out in the field and getting to go to all these events, has it made you appreciate your state even more?
It's definitely made me appreciate it more. And going to different, even doing some travel stuff and just going around and hearing different places that people like. I'm sure you two may probably feel the same way with your show as well. But yeah, there's so many great places that we didn't necessarily know of a couple years ago, and just so many different pockets of Wisconsin that we've got to see.
Yeah, honestly, like growing up, I grew up in Menominee, Wisconsin. I always thought I was going to get out of Wisconsin. It was more kind of like, yeah, I want to like move out to California, live like the Californian lifestyle. So I didn't necessarily imagine myself still living in Wisconsin now at 31 years old, but I love this state. So again, like I feel like once you go out and experience like the hidden gems of Wisconsin, you have so much more appreciation for things.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Right when I graduated college, I was like, I am getting the hell out of here. I don't want to go to Wisconsin anymore. And then once I started working here, I started to appreciate Wisconsin a little more. But once we picked up the podcast in March, I'm like, I kind of don't ever want to leave. Like, I don't know if that's feasible in my future, really. So I feel like I've learned a lot just in the short time we've been doing this, too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm called a boomeranger, right? It's where you leave, you come back. And I was gone for 10 years. And then coming back, I have just fallen in love with Wisconsin, with Milwaukee. And I'm so happy. I mean, everyone asks me all the time, are you going to move back to New York? Do you think you'd ever move? But honestly, I don't think I will. Like, I'm so stoked. It's great. There's so much to do in Milwaukee.
Yeah, really. Milwaukee's a great city. I mean, great sports team too. I mean, just the sports culture in Wisconsin. Like, how can you not love that? I could not imagine like going to any other state being like any other type of fan.
Yeah, it's pretty unmatched. Do you guys think we should maybe hop into some of our highlights from 2025?
Yeah.
I kind of firstly went to cabin stuff that we did. Like one really standout moment for me was going to the U.S. Women's Open. Andrea and I got to go at Erin Hills.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was such a cool experience. That was kind of my first like media interview experience, and being at Erin Hills is kind of unmatched. You can see Holy Hill right from one of the top golf courses in the country, really, and that was a really cool experience.
You're
for
a
me.
Big golf
I'm
girl
a huge,
too.
well, you like golf too, right?
Yep. Pretty gives me some shit for it, but my playing went down a little bit this year. So
Yeah.
Oh, really?
but yeah, we've been pretty busy. Pretty busy.
Hard to get out there.
Oh, you mean the amount of times
Yes.
you've, not your
Yeah.
actual skill.
Well,
Yeah, that probably goes down with not playing a little bit. Yeah.
That happens though.
It does.
It was probably good to put my highly unprofitable amateur golf endeavors on the back burner a little bit for the purpose of Milwaukee Uncut and everything else we're doing. So
Yeah.
not a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, something I didn't do this, but I really want to ask you guys about the cow chip throw. Because doing this podcast, I've learned about all these wacky festivals, and a lot of them are just on my list. So can you tell me about the cow chip throw?
Well, I mean, when you pick up Billy Deuce on the way there, and then you make a couple of quick trip stops, he grabs out a 4-pack of THC drinks and probably takes most of them down before we even arrive at the cow chip throw. I mean, what gets any better than that? And then when you actually see I think it's something you have to go to. They have a whole cow chip parade coming down the street. Kind of like the Macy's Holiday Parade of Wisconsin, maybe.
Yeah.
You have all these cow chip floats and stuff like that. And then we actually got to participate in the cow chip.
yeah, I didn't really know what to expect for like the chip throwing itself, but
And by the way, I want to say chips it's poop.
yeah,
Dried
poop.
circles.
It doesn't smell bad.
No.
Like if you said if
Smells like dirt.
yeah,
Yeah.
you would almost think you grew up on a farm. You might know the difference, but to a novice like me,
It just seemed like dirt.
it did just seem like a dried chunk of dirt. So it did not seem gross.
But yeah, so they have a men's and a women's. So I mean, like 100. There's probably 200 people that sign up to throw it. But so one person goes at a time to throw, and you get 2 tries. So you first kind of pick out your cow chip, and that takes like a skill to pick out a good cow chip. You want it like nice and firm. I guess like something that's not going to like break or fall apart once you throw it.
Yeah.
So that kind of takes some skill. And then once you get up there, there's kind of different ways you can throw it. There's a back, I don't know what you call this.
I think the good people like went overhead and boom, like shot it opposed to like the run up and
frisbee
frisbee throw. But yeah, people like clearly there was a defending champion going. I think like, you know, some ex-softball players really getting into it. But yeah, I mean, it was great. A lot of nice local vendors there in Prairie du Sac as well that were set up. So they had a lot going on.
Yeah, they also had cow turd bingo.
Oh, is that where there's a cow there?
Yeah.
And they poop on it.
And so they have like squares.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
We didn't get to hang around for that. I couldn't imagine the betting going on, maybe some live gambling.
They have like chicken chip bingo. It's called that, chicken chip bingo up north. And my mom loves it.
That's like
awesome.
So it's very Wisconsin, I would say.
I recommend making an appearance there. Very close to here, too.
Yeah. Now, that seemed like a fun one. I mean, this year was the year I really embraced living in Milwaukee and Wisconsin. I feel like I moved back and then I was kind of like going back and forth between New York and Wisconsin and not sure. And then, I mean, this year, Summerfest.
Yeah.
State Fair, going to Brewers games, Packers games. Like I feel like anytime a very Wisconsin event comes up, I'm like going and like appreciating it.
Yeah.
And kind of looking for those hidden gems. This year, it was the first year I went to Wisconsin Safari. So
I think I've seen videos.
Yeah.
Where was that?
So that was in Princeton.
Okay.
They also have a safari in Lake Geneva.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
I went to the one in Princeton.
Where's Princeton?
That is a little bit northeast of the Dells.
Oh, okay.
It's
like
in
by Green Lake.
Green Lake County.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and that was, I mean, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, is that animal, should that animal be in Wisconsin?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
you
kinda
see
weird.
a polar bear at the zoo and you're like,
But I loved the ostriches. And
that was that drive-through one that you did.
Yeah, it was Josie was there too.
Yeah, I was the associate producer on that episode, so I was in the back seat and I have to stay quiet because we're filming, but it was so hard with the ostriches attacking you for your carrots.
Oh my God.
I just remember getting a video and Andrew's like, Megan, we have to talk about this on the podcast. There's like ostriches just pecking at her face or at her hands.
You get a bowl of carrots and you do this drive-through safari, and the ostriches are very friendly because they eye up the carrots. They want them bad, and they're like coming in and just like pecking at your bowl. Carrots are going everywhere, and then I was like, I don't want to drive because I didn't want to run over the feet, so I'm freaking out. And then my producer was just like, why don't you close the window?
Like, I don't want to hit their head.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm like, I didn't think about that.
They're creepy too. Their eyes are like.
I think they're kind of cute, but yeah, the ostriches were hilarious. And then also driving through this like whole forest of deer, like beautiful deer, not just whitetail. It was like a different kind of deer I'm not used to, but I felt like what means like Snow White with all of her animals.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was pretty cool.
You went in the summer, right?
I went in the summer.
Is it just open in the summer?
Yeah, I think it closes down, and I mean, I don't know. They probably just where do they go?
Like, they had a barn on site.
Sure they have a
so
yeah,
there was a heated barn.
Yeah, but that was a pretty cool experience. I know kids love it, but I actually really liked it.
I've definitely seen some TikTok videos of like girls too, especially once like their heads come in, they're just screaming in the car, freaking out. Food. I'd be like, get away.
Oh my gosh,
that was definitely really fun.
Yeah, have you guys found any hidden gems this year?
One place called Cavern 74. It's in Bloomer, Wisconsin. It's like they call it a speakeasy. It's more like a bar.
Yeah.
But there's actual caves like in the basement you can go to.
Oh.
We put a video out on it. It was like probably in January because I think we were at your parents' house over the holidays and we just drove up and we had I think it was Venture Wisconsin's like old-fashioned passport book or something.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this place is kind of by your parents' house. Let's drive 40 minutes that way. And I ended up doing a video there and it was really cool, like caves built during Prohibition. But yeah, I'd recommend that spot in Bloomer, Wisconsin.
That sounds really
and
cool.
there's a brewery
actually.
by it too for people who want to go to that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I remember seeing the video. That was cool. You kind of walk down into it, right?
Yeah. No, it was a really cool experience.
That's really cool.
Nuts deep. Marshfield, Wisconsin.
I love that place.
Nuts Deep 2 also? There's like a Nuts Deep 2.
There is, yeah. We I think we've only been to one of them, but yeah, we put a video. Yeah, they love her.
What do you think's the difference between number 1 and number 2?
I can't even imagine. No, it's actually like a nice bar / restaurant with good food. Not a complete dive, but yeah. Then we went back for a beer tasting there and a fundraiser for the animal shelter in Marshfield, Copper Paws.
Yeah. I love that. One fun little day trip I did this year was in Sheboygan, and I feel like Sheboygan's kind of underrated. Like, a lot of people talk about it but don't talk about what they do there. And normally I'd be on the lake or something because we were there in June, but I feel like it's just starting to get warm there in June because you have the lake and the wind and everything. But I found a really cute coffee shop, and they have something called a croffle. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
A croissant waffle. Do you know where I'm talking about?
Yes, so good.
Ebb Flow coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So good. So you can get savory croffles, you can get sweet ones, but I got this one with strawberries, Nutella, whipped cream. Oh, Andrea, you would love the place.
Well, I'm like trying to imagine this. It's a mix between a croissant and a waffle.
So it's a croissant that they put in a waffle press.
Oh, okay.
And toast it, and it's so good. And then another place in Sheboygan are the Bookworm Gardens. I went there for the first time, and they're so cute. You walk through, and it's kind of just transports you back to your childhood. And the Lorax was there. So, you know me with the Lorax. That's
that whole area is nice. The Sheboygan, Kohler, Elkhart Lake area right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Kohler going up there.
Yeah. It's just such a beautiful
Kohler
area.
coffee shop in the American Club's real
Oh,
good.
the greenhouse.
Yeah, the greenhouse.
Yeah.
We went there too. It's beautiful. It's just so
They got good
aesthetic.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Very aesthetic.
I love it.
Yeah. One hidden gem that I found this year, I went to the Spring Green area for the first time. You know, obviously House on the Rock is not a hidden gem. A lot of people know about it, but I did a little road trip there and we went to House on the Rock, which I do highly recommend. I don't know if you would love it.
I don't think he would.
Probably not.
It's a little bit too whimsical / like claustrophobic.
Yeah, you
with
can't
a
really
bunch of
get
things.
out very easily.
Yeah.
No, I'm not good.
It's very overwhelming.
Yeah, it is it's very overstimulating. It's a lot.
It's
but
a trip.
I think if you're into that kind of thing, do it once. But House on the Rock, and then you also have Taliesin, Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yeah.
So you can do all of those things. And then not that far away is Dodgeville. And there is this hidden hotel. It's called the Don Q Inn. And this is a themed hotel. And honestly, I feel like no one knows about it. Like, it's actually a hidden gem. And so they have this plane outside that was in a war and, like, I don't know, landed in the area. So they actually have like a army, like, actual plane there. And you can kind of go in and, I don't know, have you ever been in like a warplane?
Maybe at a museum.
Yeah, maybe at a museum, but it's just like on the front lawn, right? And then the hotel itself, there's all these themed rooms. So there's like an astronaut room, there's like a caves room, and then we stayed in the hot air balloon room. And so you like walk in and there's
I
this
remember
like,
seeing your
Oh, yeah, I
stories,
think-
yeah, you walk in and there's this massive hot air balloon in the room. Each room is different. And they're honestly like, the rooms are like, what, like $100-something bucks. I will say it's definitely like an old hotel. So it's kind of like if you're going to go into that area, I think the Don Q Inn is so quirky and unique. And I don't think a lot of people know about it.
Well, watch. Those prices are going to go up if this clip goes viral.
Yeah. You said
No one's
that.
ruined it.
Yeah.
Well, we found a little hidden gem in the Marinette area, Crivets area. We stayed at a place called Wisco Cottages, and they basically have, how many was it? 8 maybe?
Yeah.
Around there, right on the Menominee River up there. And everything is included with your room. So you can go kayaking, you can go tubing. It's not too far from some really good food spots in Marinette, like Mickey Lou's Barbecue, which was closed when we went for maintenance. Still salty about it. But they're brand new. You have heat, you have air. 2 of them are still open in the winter. And they're pretty comfortable, I'd say. I slept good that night.
Yeah.
You get a fire pit and everything, full kitchen.
Yeah.
I'd go back.
Yeah, that reminds me. We've been to postcard cabins.
Mm.
Oh, that's
which-
a nice little.
Yeah, that's a really nice
Gem,
little
yeah.
getaway. So they're just like these mini cabins. And there's probably like 20, 25 or more of them just in kind of like a little campground area. But it's just like there's a little kitchenette, like a bed, and then a bathroom. But it's just like a perfect like little disconnect from everything. Beautiful like walkways, different hikes that you can do around the area.
It's in Wild Rose, Wisconsin.
Oh,
Okay.
You go like through Ripon, at least from Milwaukee, maybe not from here, and it's probably not, like another 40 minutes up the road.
I guess we're kind of already talking about like date spots, but since you guys do this gem of the week and you're always talking about dating, we want to hear from the experts. So, best date ideas in Wisconsin.
We are the perfect people to ask.
We go
very elaborate
on a lot of
dates
romantic dates.
together.
Wait, how long have you been together?
Usually ending up at Cafe Hollander
Like,
or
almost 10
Explorium
years.
Brewery in Wauwatosa. Sometimes Bel Air and Tosa. No, we can give some good Milwaukee.
Yeah, we do get a lot of recommendations. We've talked with a lot of people, and we try to set a lot of people up for relationships with our gem of the week. So if you're into tequila, there is this cute little tequila bar in Walker's Point, just near downtown Milwaukee. They have the best selection of tequila, and all of their bartenders there are so knowledgeable. So they'll recommend what tequila kind of flavor you're looking for, whip you up any type of drink. But it's just like this cute little like house on the corner. And then near there, we just actually went to Red Maple, which is this like Japanese themed bar. And it's just this tiny hole in the wall, but it's so cute in there with kind of like cherry blossoms on the ceiling, some games in there, but just like the vibe is so cozy for a date night.
Yeah. Wow. I've never even heard of those.
Yeah.
Those are good. We went to Bryant's recently too. I actually hadn't been there before, but Bryant's and At Random, those are good cocktail places where you feel like you step back in time. They didn't even have a menu at Bryant's. You just kind of like
have to know.
Start describing what you like, and they'll make you a drink.
I have a good one in Milwaukee. You probably have heard of this, but I think a good little staycation idea is you stay at the Double Dutch Hotel. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay. It's this like restored mansion. I think it's like the 1890s English Renaissance revival style mansion. And they like restored this mansion. There's not a ton of rooms, but I think you could book like a little staycation there. And then attached to the Double Dutch is Agency. And so Agency Bar, it's a James Beard Award nominated bar. Nice. And it's the same owner as Discourse Coffee, one of my favorite coffee shops in Milwaukee. So you know that they're going to do it right. And it's kind of like this cool hybrid cocktail bar where not like every cocktail's different. Like I got a cocktail, you write down, you know, what kind of flavors you like. You like it smoky? Do you like a little like sweet? Do you like a little lemon? Like whatever. And then you give it to them. They make you this cocktail. But then if you want that same cocktail, you can't ask for the same one. Right. Like I tried getting this. I'm like, that was so good. Can I get another one? And she's like, you got to fill out the form again. Like in a fun way. It's like it's like no cocktail's the same. So that I think it would be kind of cool. Get dinner maybe at either Saffron or Heirloom or Carnivore, and then go to Agency, and then maybe stay at Double Dutch.
I have a staycation one too, but it's in Lake Country. I always got to bring it back to Oconomowoc. So I think my perfect ideal date, and I have literally done this before, Lago Subella is my favorite all-time restaurant in Lake Country. I think it's beautiful. It's right on Lac La Belle in Oconomowoc. So you have a beautiful lake view. At sunset, that whole entire dining room just turns orange. It's awesome. But I wrote it down because I think it's a really cool deal. So they have table for 2 Thursdays, 2 for $99. Such a good deal. In that, you get a bottle of wine. There's 5 different options. You can either get 2 half salads or 1 appetizer. 2 entrees, there's 5 different options, and then a dessert, which is gelato or a cannoli. I think that's a pretty good deal. And then on Wednesday and Sundays, if you don't want to do like the 2 for $99 whatever, they have half price bottles of wine, which is really cool too. But that's a restaurant where they will make the Alfredo at your table. So they bring out the big, what is it called, pepperoni cheese or pecorini.
You're looking at the wrong person.
The Italian cheese wheel, light it up with the whatever, and it's really cool. But then after that, I think you should go to Splash Martini Bar. It's my go-to place. They have so many different martinis. And if you don't see something you like on their menu, which kind of impossible, they have so many options, you can just tell them what you like and they'll make it for you. But here's where the staycation part comes in. There's a bed and breakfast that has been revived from a haunted like historic mansion called Pine Terrace Inn. And I know that you saw that comment on our haunted video post that said, you're forgetting about Pine Terrace. Well, that's the place. again, revived bed and breakfast called Mon Bijou. And it's so beautiful. It's a total hidden gem. People are freaked out when they drive by it, but when you go inside, it's all bright whites and golds and everything's completely restored. And they just put a bar in called the Chandelier Lounge. And they have a lot of drink specials right now because they're trying to get people to go. So I think if you end your night there, they got some robes and chocolates and fresh bakery waiting for you in your room when you get there, some champagne when you walk through the door. Go down to the bar, have a good night, and get somewhere, go to breakfast somewhere cool in the morning.
Yeah.
I think that's my perfect staycation.
Yeah. Well, so an activity that I think is a great date or with friends too is hot spell sauna.
Oh, yeah.
Just right on Lake Michigan there in McKinley Marina. But yeah, so they have 2 saunas, and then so you stay in the saunas just for a little bit, and then you can go in Lake Michigan.
Good cold
And
plunge.
you can go in there for like 6 minutes if you're
is a beast
Andrea
at
is
it.
She's
crazy.
competitive.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why.
when I discovered
So am I. I didn't make it 2 minutes.
when I discovered hot spell sauna last year, it became my whole personality.
It did.
I mean, I was going as much as I could. I brought you guys along, and then I'm glad
and I
you love
started
it.
going all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, you introduced us.
Yeah, I love that place. I think that's a really good idea too. Like for
That
a
is in
date.
Collectivo's right across the street if
Yeah,
you
and
want to
then you
get
can go get a
coffee
coffee
after or
after.
something.
Yeah,
that's a good
'Cause
one.
You can also see what if you go with maybe go with like a friend, or it could be someone you've been dating for a while. But if you want to be fun, take a first date there, right?
Honestly, yeah.
See how they do under pressure. See how long they last in the cold plunge.
Oh my
You're an
God,
adventurous
no.
soul. I think that would be a great first
I
date.
agree.
Yeah. I also have a fun staycation. Okay, I mentioned Princeton before, but I think Princeton is just this cute artsy town that not a lot of people know about. So it's in Green Lake County. There's about 1,200 people in Princeton.
Josie knows best. Yeah.
Yeah, really small.
You're from there.
Yeah, like 10 minutes
area.
away. Yeah.
Okay. So I just did an episode in Princeton and I was blown away. We filmed at the Parlor Hotel. It is the cutest hotel ever. I mean, it's very eclectic, antique-y, but I don't how would
Very
you
unique. You sent me videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, each room is very different. So I think they sourced all their stuff from antiques. Like, I don't think it was purchased from any major retailers.
Yeah, yeah.
So very interesting.
Beautiful. And then just like has a deer head. You know what I mean? Like they still kind of keep that
Yeah,
culture.
keep it Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's so stunning. And they do this artist residency program there. So they'll bring in artists and the artists will stay there for as long as they need to paint these big murals. So there's this whole arts collective that just started a year ago.
Oh, that's
and
really cool.
yeah, and there's just like a few friends that started this and they're trying to make Princeton like another Spring Green or like this like
Yeah.
up and coming arts community. And I think they're doing a great job with the Parlor Hotel. Right across from there, you have Renard's European Bake Shop and they have like the best bread and pastries and croissants and there'll be a line out the door. And then you can also get lunch or, any meal from Horseradish, and it's just like an incredible restaurant. It's like kind of like a shop, a market. I was gonna read actually some of their stuff. So yeah, like they're known for their sandwiches. Like the Midwest beat is like pistachio, goat cheese, basil pesto, beets, mixed greens on ciabatta. They have Korean nachos. I mean, they have like very like unique dishes there.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it's so cute. It would be like such a cute staycation. And it's only like 2 hours from Milwaukee?
Yeah,
Probably.
2 hour and a half.
Yeah.
I would
Hour
say probably,
45.
Hour
Yeah.
and a half.
Yeah, if it's just past the Dells, probably under 2 hours.
Yeah. So I feel like if you're looking for a cool idea, especially even in the winter, it's like pick a small town. I mean, make sure that there's like cute stuff in it, but like Princeton, for example, and then just like do a little staycation.
Yeah, I love that.
There's so many good ones. I feel like you can have a good time in like most Wisconsin towns.
Yeah.
Like we went to Beloit in the summer. We had a great time. They have like a new minor league park. They have a hotel rooftop bar at like a pretty nice hotel. We stayed at Hotel Goodwin. They have a 100-year-old supper club, the Butterfly Club.
Oh,
Some guy
I've
was
never
playing
heard
a
of
saw.
Playing a
In the
saw.
band.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
literally playing a saw.
Yeah.
With
And
what?
then they had some cute bars we
Like a
went
bow.
to. What was that one bar? Like
The
Five
mouse.
Bar? Oh, the
Oh.
Mouse was like a cool dive bar. They once got a cease and desist letter from Disney Corporation because it's all like Disney memorabilia around a Wisconsin dive bar. That was really unique, really romantic for a date staycation. And then you had that 5 bar.
Oh, that was one of my favorite
really
bars
cool.
in Wisconsin.
In Beloit.
Yeah.
And we had an amazing tour guide, Celestino from Visit Beloit, and he just stayed out and sent it with us, and we had a fantastic time in Beloit, Wisconsin.
Yeah, we were out till like 2 a.m.
The Cabin is brought to you by the Wisconsin Counties Association, and this week we are featuring Chippewa County. We are headed to the western part of the state. The county seat is Chippewa Falls. It was founded in 1845, named after the Chippewa people, the Ojibwe, who long resided in this territory. The county is known for its natural beauty, including Lake Wissota, which is a major feature for water sports and recreation. You also have Brunette Island State Park there. There's tons of biking and hiking on the Chippewa River State Trail. You can also visit Irvine Park. In Chippewa County, you have Chippewa Falls, Lake Hallie, Bloomer, Cornell, and more. For food and drink, tour the historic Jacob Leinenkugel Brewing Company and visit the Leinie Lodge. Sample local beverages at Riverbend Winery and Distillery or Dixon's Autumn Harvest Winery. For some culture, head to the Chippewa Valley Museum or the Chippewa Falls Museum of Industry and Technology. There is so much to check out in the county. For more, go to wicounties.org.
The Cabin is also brought to you by the WCA Group Health Trust. Serving local governments and school districts, the WCA Group Health Trust partners closely with members to fulfill their employee health benefit obligations in a fiscally responsible manner. Learn more at wcaght.org.
Circling back, something that we've kind of been doing on this podcast, which kind of gets people a little riled up, is when we have people from different parts of the state, we'll ask them, like, do you think your city's the best in the state? Like, we just had Passion Pod, Chris, who you know, on, and he made a really good case for Eau Claire.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
I like Eau Claire.
Yeah, but I'm curious, do you think Milwaukee is the best city in Wisconsin?
For me, yeah. I think it depends what people are looking for, too. I mean, it's such a nice, call it a small city compared to a Chicago or New York or LA, where you have everything a big city does. Like, you have the professional sports teams, you have a good sports culture, you have an art scene. There's a lot of different food pockets, different nightlife. You have a lot of options. It's right on the lakefront, so you got the whole lake there. A lot of diversity, a lot of different businesses. So you kind of have all of that, but you can get wherever you need to in 20 minutes or less, pretty much at any time of the day, which doesn't happen in any other city in the U.S. It's easy to get in and out of. It's kind of like a bigger city without all the big city hassles.
Yeah.
In a way. And it's been really good. Like, we both went to Marquette. I didn't think I'd hang around after. It ended up being a good place to start a business. I think too, if you're like ambitious and trying to get something done in Milwaukee and you're like good to people get behind you, and it's easier to stand out there than it would be in a bigger market. Like, I don't know, people ask too, like, Milwaukee Uncut, is that too small, or would you name it something else? And like, it doesn't alienate people from other parts of the state, but I think Milwaukee's a big enough market to support something like that, yet we can still do something entrepreneurial and stand out. So I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think Milwaukee's better than Chicago, so that might stir
I
some
agree.
stuff up.
I'm a little crotchety in big cities, but I agree.
You actually do agree? You think Milwaukee's better than Chicago?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Why, everything I listed off. You have everything to do, and I don't have to sit in traffic for an hour to get somewhere. And if I want to go golfing or something like that, like, it doesn't take a full day to leave the city and go somewhere and then get back into the city, or I don't have to pay an exorbitant amount to join a golf club there. I can have one right next to the house, which
you
is
don't
nice.
have to deal with Illinois drivers, for starters.
Good point.
Yeah. Andrea doesn't get the
People
whole
are
Illinois
friendlier.
rivalry thing.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I like Chicago, but I do like Milwaukee more.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm obviously extremely biased.
Yeah, I like living in Milwaukee. I mean, Chicago, yeah, it's a big city. You're going to have
bigger scale.
Yes.
more things to do. Yeah. But living in Milwaukee is so nice too. And I mean, it is like a smaller city, but I mean, it's so diverse. There's these different neighborhoods that you go in. Like, Bayview is so much different than Shorewood, where you go. So it's
And different than River West.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like so nice to have those neighborhoods. And two, you're always finding new things, like little hidden gems to do too in Milwaukee.
There's really everything you would need. And it does give me a city feel. Like it's definitely, I mean, if you talk to people in rural Wisconsin, they're like, oh, Milwaukee's the big city. You know?
Yeah.
So I think it's just when you're used to a New York or a Chicago, then it does seem small, but I love it. It has everything I would ever need. My only thing is it is small walkie. And if you don't want to run into somebody, best believe you're gonna. You're gonna.
Stay away from the window seats.
Well, I feel like we kind of wrapped those two things up, but I kind of want to talk about what we all want to do in 2026 in Wisconsin.
Okay, so are you two people that like New Year's Eve? Do you go big on New Year's Eve, or are you just like in pajamas at home?
Oh, Richie's a huge New Year's Eve guy.
I'm in pajamas at 10 p.m. I think it's amateur night.
Set an alarm for 11:59.
I mean,
Pop your confetti.
Yeah, I've definitely done like the going out for New Year's. Not the best experience that I've had. I was actually in Chicago out for New Year's one year, and I remember it was a freezing cold night. But so we just went to one bar. Like that's what you got to do. Just go to one bar, stay there. But once like it closed, bars close at 2 or so. So we went outside and we were trying to get an Uber. Ubers were taking like forever, like 30 plus minutes. So it's freezing outside. We were wearing nothing too. And then our phones started to die. And so we're like, oh my God, like we are literally going to freeze to death out here. So meaning like when you go out for New Year's, I feel like it's pretty chaotic. So personally, I think I would rather be at like a house party or stay in.
Yeah. I walked home last year from downtown Oconomowoc to my mom's, which is probably like a 40-minute walk in a one-sleeve shirt and ripped jeans.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then from the going out standpoint, I mean, everything's more expensive than it normally is just to get in and get a package. And you don't want to be like paying a $50 cover and being a normal human being at a bar on New Year's and like waiting.
Well, you want to get like a ticket in advance,
you want to get like
or
a
else
VIP
you're waiting
ticket
in lines
for a while, and then
Yeah.
it's just hard to get a ride anywhere. You're kind of stuck to one place.
Yeah.
I prefer just bouncing around on a Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. See, I love
and not
going out
having
on
to
New
walk
Year's
40
Eve.
minutes home in the cold.
Right.
I think last time I was there, the New Year's party got out and like couldn't get a ride. So yeah, it was like a 40-minute walk in 12-degree weather.
I will say my going out experience on New Year's Eve is pretty good, but getting the Uber home sucks. But Oconomowoc, you're not paying covers. You're not waiting in line to get to a bar. You're waiting maybe 15 minutes to get a drink, but that bar is packed. You're going to have fun. And then they have the free champagne toasts there. Oconomowoc might be the place to be, guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
And a New Year's house party, like Bre said.
That's what I say. House parties
Or
are
you
nice.
can just go to bed at 9:30 like me, ready to attack the new year and not have
like
a 2-day
that's a little
hangover, which is
grumpy.
what happens to me now.
Yeah. Well, what I will say, when I do the New York stuff and then when I get on my flight back the next day, I love coming up with a bucket list. I don't always hit my bucket list. I mean, this year I didn't do, it was always stupid. It's like handstand. Like it's always like, I thought I was going to do like 5 pull-ups. That's a lot harder than it sounds. But whatever.
Was stand-up on there?
I did, yeah. And I honestly did not hit my goals this year. I mean, there's still, well,
That's
if you're listening to
okay.
this, there's
Most people don't. I think like 85% of New Year's resolutions fail in the first month. That's different than a bucket list, but
yeah, but I think this year I've learned, let's make it, I got to downsize. Like not 5 pull-ups, 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe not a handstand, maybe a handstand against a wall. But let's talk about maybe some New Year's goals or a bucket list for 2026. Okay, so let's do like an in or out, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, is this on your 2026 bucket list? A polar plunge.
Definitely.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you're
I'll
kind
be
of
doing that anyway at Hot Spell.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
But if you're interested, I know that there's like an official polar plunge that the Special Olympics Wisconsin puts on.
Oh, nice.
And so if you Google that, they have several dates. There's one in Milwaukee. There's one more up north. Or one in Madison.
All over.
Yeah, I've wanted to do that, but they kind of have it really nice and organized.
Yeah. Okay, in or out, go to Beefarama and do the beef eating contest.
I don't know what that is.
Up north in Minocqua, right? They literally have an entire street festival for beef called Beefarama, and they have like a beef eating contest. They supposedly have really good like roast beef sandwiches and beef roast sandwiches, everything.
I would eat a roast beef sandwich. I'm hard out for the eating contest.
Yeah.
I did a donut.
No contest for you.
I did a donut eating contest like 2 years ago. Zizzo's annual donut smackdown to raise money for the United Way. You have like 9 Krispy Kremes and you and a partner eat them as fast as you can. So I think I had 4 Krispy Kremes and then didn't really eat dinner because I just pounded 4 donuts and it was on a Friday. And then I had like 4 beers after and like blacked out.
That's a lot of
In
carbs.
Dallas. And then we went to Lion's Tail and ran into someone I knew, and apparently I was being very loud and
Very loud.
after 4 beers, which is not a lot. So and then I had a full day hangover after having 4 beers and 4 Krispy Kremes.
I know, eating contests.
I'm done with
too.
eating
Yeah.
contests. Eating contests are off the list for me.
Bre, would you do an eating contest?
Depends on what the food is, really.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs, maybe.
I don't think you would do very well in an eating
I
contest.
can't
No, I
do
would not
eating
do it well.
contests.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I am
it's
the
out for me.
slowest eater ever. I'll have 2 bites of my burger and my boyfriend will have eaten his entire burger by then.
Okay, that's me too.
And then he'll
Yeah.
try and eat some of yours if he's anything like me.
He
Yeah.
Yeah.
made me so mad the other day. Culver's gave us extra fries. He got the bigger size fry to start with. I, as usual, was a slow eater. Finished my fries and my burger last. I go in the bag to try to get some of the extra fries they gave us. Gone. He ate them all.
You guys got to pick up the pace a little bit.
Hey, it's good for your
hard.
digestion.
Yeah.
if you
That's
eat
true.
slow.
Yeah, then I'm usually like burping
Yeah,
right after,
so-
Yeah.
like constantly for 5 minutes, and Bre never does that. So there's probably something to slow eating.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's better for your digestive system, but I don't have those capabilities.
Yeah. In or out, this is kind of a fun one. Eat an entire beef prime rib, 160 ounce,
Out.
at,
Why?
where was it? At Black Otter Supper Club to get on their wall.
Oof.
Have you seen this, guys?
I think I've seen this.
So this is actually disgusting in my opinion. I need
I
to
don't
Yeah,
find
if
it.
you eat the whole thing, I'm assuming that the meal is comped, and then you get
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Who is eating
That
that?
even cooked?
The Midwest Munchers.
But like, who is finishing that?
I don't know.
We are not the
anyone.
Milwaukee Munchers. We're just, we eat normal proportions of food.
He said it was really
yeah,
good though.
I'm a hard out. I would love to go to the Black Otter.
Black Otter.
Yeah,
and
that-
have,
Everyone
That
says
looks
it's
nice.
awesome.
I would go there and
yeah.
have 3 old fashions
But
and
oh
have
my
a good time.
goodness, that
Isn't that
looks
crazy?
crazy.
160 ounces of
Yeah.
prime rib.
Yeah. All right.
What's the next one? These are
in or-
exciting.
okay,
I'd like
in
to
or
be
out?
on something,
I have to be
something
honest,
else.
I don't really have the details on this one.
We might be in that.
I don't really have the details on this one. At UW Madison, maybe everyone can apply. There's a performative male contest.
What's a performative?
Is that like male?
Have you seen those
dancers?
videos?
Like male
No,
dancers?
it's like
I'm out
it's
for
like,
dancing at all in
It's like
26. I
performative
did
male.
that this
It's
year.
like
Josie, do you
they're-
know about this at all?
They're like, I've seen videos, but it's like they're reading a like a feminist book, or they're like, right? Isn't it something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
It's a guy who might have a book in their hand, a matcha, a tote bag, and they're like very like mysterious looking and to like attract a female. Like it's like a performative.
That is too
I kind
bad.
of
I
love
don't
it.
need to attract a female right now. So I'm
It's
by
like-
default
It's become
out.
like a joke.
It's like turning men into birds, basically. In or out, go to Old World, Wisconsin. Have you
Definitely
guys heard
in.
of this?
We haven't been.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to go there. I went on a field trip in like second
Yeah.
grade, and I hear they have a beer garden or a tavern now. So
I was
I'm
just
in.
going to
I'm
say.
in.
So they just put in a beer and brewing tavern. It's called Whitnable's Tavern. It's from Old Ashepin, and they actually picked up the entire tavern and brought it into Old World, Wisconsin. So everything's original. It has like a 13.5-foot bar, all the original checker floors. They even have, okay, so their bartenders dress in Depression era attire. So you're getting the full experience there, but their beer's old too. Not like old, but it's that
Old Russian.
era
Yeah.
of beer. Yeah, it's
Oh,
from the
cool.
1930s. I think it sounds really cool. So
Definitely
I want to
in.
go.
That is much easier than
Yeah.
eating a 164-ounce prime rib or competing in a beefarama contest.
Yeah.
I'm happy to go to Old World, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I feel
Sign
like
me
there's a
up.
lot of other stuff to do at Old World, Wisconsin too. It's like 20 minutes from my house. I really want to go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a couple rapid fire. In or out, Renaissance Fair.
Yes.
Out.
100%. I love the Renaissance Fair.
I don't like dressing up, and I got bad anxiety when I was in there because I was too claustrophobic because I think there's only one small door to get in and out of, and it was very crowded.
Oh, really? At the Ren Fair?
Yeah, I think there is only like one entrance and one exit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of got lost in
It
there.
was a really hot
Hey,
day,
most
too.
people listening to this don't have anxiety issues, which I'm back in therapy working on them. So you know what? Maybe next year that should be on my bucket
That's
list to
your
go back to
long-term goal.
therapy. All right,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
I'm
right.
in.
In or out? Sea caves in Apostle Islands.
Yes,
In or out, clear kayak night glow tour in Wapaka.
100%.
I thought that one
Bre
sounded
answer.
cool.
I'm on the fence.
In or out? Go to UFO days.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's actually
UFO
near my
days.
hometown. I've actually been there once when I was little.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you dress up?
I don't think so. No.
If I went, I would totally dress up. Okay, in or out, EAA Air Venture in Oshkosh.
Yes, I've been there.
Is it cool? Because I've never been, and that's definitely on my bucket list.
It is pretty cool. It's been a while since I've been there, but
In or out? Ice fishing.
Out. I would get so bored
So
ice
Richie-
fishing, Andrea. Are you
Richie-
kidding me?
okay, what
There's
is
no
in
and
for
it's
you?
I was
it's
just
cold. You're just sitting there. There's a hole in the. What? No,
you
no.
know how Wisconsin is. It's just, that's also kind of a version of therapy. It's like deer
Everyone's
hunting.
gonna bail on our podcast after realizing I'm
you
out
could
for
drink a beer while you
Okay.
do
There
it.
you go.
So
I can
what?
drink beer
All right.
inside or
So
at
we
a
know
bar.
Bree's down for anything.
Yes.
What are your ins? It's 2026 around the corner. What are some of your
I
ins?
said I'm in for the cold plunge for
True.
the old world Wisconsin.
Yeah.
What are
else
you itching
doing?
to do in 2026?
We've never been to Bayfield.
Mm.
Well, I guess that goes with the
Look at
Apostle
that
Islands.
bucket list item. We haven't been like up north
Bayfield.
that much.
I am Bayfield's biggest supporter.
Oh.
I love it.
You'll have to
so
give us
much.
recommendations.
Go anywhere. You'll have a great time. Oh my god. I
All right.
love
Well, that's
Bayfield.
in for 2026.
Andrea,
Okay.
we should try and do
I-
stand up this year.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You
You've
You're
actually talked
taking
about
that
this
off?
a lot.
I know she
Well, so
she
I've done-
mentioned it.
I have done
I kind of wanted to do it at some point.
I have done stand up. Not in 2025, but in 2024. I opened for my dad because I'm a Nepo
Yes.
baby.
Loyal Belky, legend.
So it kind of is cheating when I could basically piggyback off of my dad. But 2026, I'm going to say it here. We're going to do stand up again. Maybe at just some, stand up place in
Do it at the
Milwaukee.
Laughing Tap in Milwaukee
Yeah.
is opening back up by Cathedral Square.
All
They have
right.
open mic.
Yeah, there you
Should
go.
we
We
do
went
it?
last year. It's not very intimidating.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down. I'll put that on my list.
Okay, I have a bucket list item. Surfing in winter in Lake Michigan.
Wow.
Oh, I'll tell you, it's dangerous. It is
I
dangerous.
used to be a lifeguard.
I would
my
say
gosh.
I'm a strong swimmer. I have gone surfing before. I don't think I would do it I know those extreme days
Yeah.
that you're talking about. This would be just like a little
Yeah.
some little ways.
Maybe
Maybe
in
you'll get up,
Sheboygan.
maybe you won't.
Malibu, the Midwest.
But I just think that would be
Sheboygan, home of
so
three
cool.
sheeps as well.
Yeah.
Could go surfing and then
Yes.
go get some beers.
There you
Probably
go.
before to warm up.
Yeah, there you go.
But I think it's called Lake Effect. I think they actually have surfing classes that you can do
Yeah.
during winter even.
Do you know
Oh.
where at all?
I think it's just Bradford Beach.
Okay,
area. Yeah.
I went
Or
to school in
Atwater.
Kenosha, so I saw those waves every day. Oh my god, they get
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Those waves get huge. So you can actually go surfing, legit
Yeah.
surfing.
Wow.
Totally can.
And surfing is hard.
Yeah.
I tried it before and it's, you
I've
feel
never
really unathletic.
attempted. I feel
It's
like
hard.
my pants would fall down. That's my biggest fear. Those
You're wearing a
waves.
wetsuit.
No, but those wave pools at the Kalahari that you get up on when you're a little kid, and then everyone comes back from the field trip and says my pants fell down. I feel like that would happen to me.
Come on, Grouchy.
All right. Well, I think that's a good bucket list, even if we had to kind of claw our way through it.
What a bucket list.
Josie, you got anything to add? Any 2026 bucket list Wisconsin items?
We set the bar high.
Yeah, you did. Those are some good ones. Nothing I can think of right now. So
All right. I think that's a good place to start. Let us
Yeah.
know your bucket list items in the comments. All right. Well, that's pretty much all we got. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much
thank
for
you so
having
much
us.
for coming,
Great
guys.
seeing
It was
you
so
both.
fun.
Yeah. Where can people find you?
Anywhere Milwaukee Uncut.
There we go.
MilwaukeeUncut.com or any social platforms.
Yep. Sign up for the newsletter too.
Yes.
Yeah, good
one.
recommendations.
Michaela on
there.
our team does a great job on that.
Great.
Oh, and lastly, we have your dogs here. Can you tell us? I know you volunteer a lot with Matic.
Yeah.
How can people get involved?
Yeah, so I've been volunteer dog walking there for probably like a year and a half, and they could definitely use more volunteers or more supplies. A lot of dogs come in there that aren't in very good situations, so it's really easy, really flexible. I think you can just look up Matic, Milwaukee area domestic animal control center, Matic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There we go.
Great.
Awesome. All right, cabin listeners. Well, that's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. At Shop Discover Wisconsin, we celebrate everything that makes the Badger State feel like home. From cozy apparel and outdoor-ready gear to gifts inspired by your favorite Wisconsin adventures, you'll find something for every season. And don't forget, enjoy 15% off your next order with the code CABIN15. Shop local, shop Wisconsin at shopdiscoverwisconsin.com.
Discover the people, places, and traditions that make our state truly one of a kind. Uniquely Wisconsin brings you powerful stories of resilience, creativity, and community, told through the eyes of the locals who live them. Watch full episodes now on Discover Wisconsin's YouTube channel under the Uniquely Wisconsin playlist. Explore the heart of our state, one story at a time. Today's episode of The Cabin was hosted by Andrea Belke and Megan Christian and produced by Andrea Belke. Audio engineering and video teasers by Nick Cardarella and Megan Christian, with social media by Megan Christian. Production support by Gavin McLean. The Cabin is a production brought to you by Discover MediaWorks. To learn more, head to discovermediaworks.com and don't forget to leave a review.